Hi everyone, this is Jen from ebooksandbargains.com, and I'm going to show you what sold in February and March for me. I didn't do a whole lot. Part of that is because I am working on my blog and trying to grow it. So if you can hop over to www.booksbargainsblessings.com and give it a look, that would be fantastic. Okay, let's get started. This was an H.P. Lovecraft in the Black Magical Tradition of Occultism paperback book. This I sold on a best offer for $5.50. Again, I've been wanting to move stuff and just pretty much taking whatever offers have come my way with if they're reasonable. This is an LTL Preston 151 Line Trucking, Mansfield, Ohio coffee mug. Not really a lot to say about this. It's just, your standard coffee mug. And I sold it with a best offer of $10. I sold some of these in February. I sold the other two in March to a different person. This is a partially completed needlepoint. The actual needlepoint canvas, I don't know if I can pull up the picture here or not, but yeah, back in the day, it cost $19.98 just for the canvas without anything worked on it. And I picked this up for $2 at a thrift store, and it sold on best offer for $20. Again, this is the other needlepoint that I sold. It's a partially completed with cherries and grapes and pears, all kinds of fruit. And once again, I paid $2 and sold for $20. This is another one of the M&M Holiday Mint candies that I bought at Target after Christmas and sold for $23. This is a Royal Air Force Mildenhall 1996 100th Air Wing refueling coffee mug. I probably paid about 50 cents for this and it sold for $15. This is a snapback hat of Preston Machine Enterprises from Kingwood, West Virginia. I sold this for $12.99, and I believe it was in the lot of hats that I had bought a while back where I paid 8 cents each for them. This was an interesting t-shirt. It's a Christian t-shirt, says global warming, don't be here when things really heat up. And I can't tell if it's first or second Peter, I guess it is, 3:10 with, that scripture reference on it. And this was a 2X size t-shirt. Here's like what it looks like. And t-shirts can sell well if you find them in good condition. And yeah, so I paid, I believe it was 25 cents for this. This was one of my, did I charge enough for this item sales. In less than 24 hours, I sold this at full price for $17.99. It was a cross stitch. I believe they were on plastic, and it makes 12 ornaments and sold for $17.99. Excuse me, my allergies have been killing me. We were even able to see pollen in the air in West Virginia yesterday. It was nuts. I have been sneezing and coughing, so enough about me. Um, I sold, I think, three or four more of these Nurse's Prayer keychains. I paid 29 cents each for them. I still have some more listed, so if this is something that you're interested in, just hop on over to ebooksandbargains.com. I thought I might have listed this a little high. I paid $1 for it at a junk store. It's a complete cross-stitch kit of a Siamese cat with a 24 karat gold charm. Most of these I didn't see the Siamese cat exactly, but most of them were going for about $5. But I thought since it was a cat and since it was a certain breed, that I would go ahead and put it up for $15, and it sold pretty much within 24 hours. So I was happy with that. This sold on best offer for $5. I would have liked more for it, but it was just one of those things that it was a mistake to buy, but hey, we all do it. It's a Dalmatian needlepoint. It's like a good kit for a kid. It's definitely a beginner's kit, and I didn't realize that when I picked it up. I was hoping for like more of a, grown up kind of needlepoint kit, but hey, it happens, and I think it was only 50 cents, so, not a huge deal. I still have more of these, so if you are interested in a lip smacker party pack with soda flavors with like Dr. Pepper, 7 Up, Orange Crush, A&W Root Beer, just come visit me at ebooksandbargains.com. This sold for $10, and I believe I paid $2 for it at a closeout store. Again, this was a best offer. I got $4.50 for it, but it was a book, easy to list, easy to pack, and it was out of here. So I can't be too upset because it was a freebie before you begin a weight loss program again. So yeah, that's that. This was a very, very poor condition hat that I ended up selling on best offer for $6. It's the 28th International Meet of the Studebaker Drivers Club in Nashville from 1992. And interestingly, I was going to school in Nashville at that time. So yeah, I definitely picked this up when I saw it because I was like, cool, who knew? And this sold on best offer for $6, and I believe I paid a quarter for it. This is a women's extra large Harley Davidson motorcycle shirt. It's a button down. It has, great, great graphics on it. I did accept a best offer on it. I started it at 75 and I've been bringing it down for the last year. I thought I could get more for it, but when I had an offer come in at 20, I went ahead and took it, and yeah, I was happy with that because I think I paid $2 for it. I bought a ton of uncut sewing patterns about 2 years ago. They were 25 cents each. This one sold for $7. Not a huge profit, but they are quick and easy to list. And, for a quarter, hey, this is something I thought I would never sell. I paid a quarter for it. It's rabbits roller skating in front of a rainbow. How 80s is this? Well, it's very 80s, and it sold for $12.99, and I paid a quarter for it. This was one of my fun items of the month. I recently got a flea market booth, I guess you would call it, like at an antique store kind of thing. And I have bins and bins and bins of stuff that have gone into my own garage sale that were eBay duds or different things like that. So I've been trying to clear them out. And while I was clearing them out, I found this. It's actually a set of 3 bookmarks. Let me see if I can pull up that picture. Yeah, yeah, there's 3 bookmarks here. And this is a very rare Disney character. He is only found on stuff from Epcot Center. And this, I had actually had it out at my yard sale for 10 cents for this, and it sold for $26.55. As soon as I listed it, I got an offer for $30, but I wanted this to go on auction because some of these bookmarks with figment on them can go very high, and I wanted to see what I would get for it, which I was a little disappointed. But hey, when I had it out at my own yard sale for 10 cents, that goes to prove that you can find eBayable stuff even at an eBayer's yard sale. This is just more candy that I bought at the After Target Christmas. This was my only lot of it, and it sold, or it was cafe mocha flavored, and it sold for 20 bucks. I typically always buy yearbooks when I see them. I got a best offer on this in about 48 hours after I listed it. And so often yearbooks linger that I thought I'd go ahead and take the $10 that was offered me because, he also offered the same for another one of these yearbooks. And I thought that'll get it out of here. I paid a total, well, I paid $2 each for these yearbooks. And I thought, turning $4 into 20 in 48 hours, that's not too bad. And here's the other Cheat Lake, Morgantown, West Virginia junior high yearbook. And like I just said, it sold for $10. I paid 2. This sold for $40. It is a Mikasa Ultimate Victorian Crest China vegetable serving bowl. The vegetable serving bowls seem to be part of the rarer parts of China sets. So when I see them, I usually buy them. I paid $7 for this about 2 years ago, and I also got a couple of other supplement pieces for this Ultima Victorian Crest pattern with that for $7, and I sold this one for 40. I sold one of the other pieces a while back, so it was definitely worth my $7. I can't believe 1998 is vintage. Well, it almost is. I guess it's not technically yet, but you know, I figured when it comes to Girl Scout badges, that would probably be. Anyway, this is a batch of 9 Girl Scout badges. They were never used. I picked them up at a thrift store in Virginia with some other stuff. They were $1.50 for all of them. I did sell on best offer for $10, but I'm hoping for some better prices from some of the other stuff that I got in that lot. This is one of my bigger sales for the month. It's a Leisure Arts Peanuts cross stitch, with Lucy, Charlie Brown, Linus, the whole gang is here. 35 designs, and it is out of print. And I did have it up for $49.99, which was on the higher end, but I thought, maybe somebody will see it and want it. And I did take a best offer of $32.50. And when I say it's a cross stitch pattern, it was just a leaflet with maybe 20 or so pages in it. Once again, another cross stitch pattern. I accepted a best offer of $6 on this one. I'm really wanting to see some of my stuff move. My husband and I need to clean out some of the junk in the house, and I'm accepting a lot of best offers that are lower than what I would normally take, just because I want to move stuff and get the money because our furnace quit working and we need heat before winter. I mean, it's May 7th right now as I record this, and it's cold here in West Virginia, and I would have the heat on if we had any. So, part we need space and part we need money, so stuff is out of here. And I paid 10 cents for this and got $6 for it. This, as well as the vegetable bowl, were my highest sales. This I paid 33 cents for at a book sale. The kids' board books, which this was considered a board book, were on clearance or were on sale for 3 for $1. And I bought a bunch of the books for my antique flea market booth. And before I put them over there, I went through to see if I had any that were valuable. And this is the first edition of Hiram's Red Shirt, and it sold for $39.99. Well, that's it for this month and for February. So, or March, I mean, March and April. So thanks for watching. And again, if you would check out my blog at www.booksbargainsblessings.com, that would be great. And I'll be back at the end of May with another video for you. Thanks so much. Bye.